Hey everybody, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I wanted to get into some grooves on former President Barack Obama, how everybody thinks he was the greatest president of all modern day, but he was not. So I have a lot of things that I can discuss, and I have a lot of things that I am just going to let you guys know of true facts of what he did, true facts of what he said, things like that. I'm just going to touch base because I've seen some people right now is during a time when not everybody, believe me, because what's funny is the media makes you think that Biden's going to win and that he's winning in the polls right now, and there's really not really any voting going on at this moment. So they make you think those things to worry you or whatever the case is. But everyone I've spoken to, and this is out sources too, it's not just my inner circle, it's out of my circle as well. I think I know one person, family member, who is actually voting for Biden. So all my friends, other outsources are all wanting Trump to win, and they're going to vote for Trump. So what does that tell you? And majority of them are Hispanic folks. They are Hispanic. So this is the thing that I really want to touch base on, is that there's a lot of bullshit stories out there, a lot of fake stories coming out of the blue on Trump now, discussing about him saying the troops were losers and suckers back on the 2018 when he went to go visit the cemetery. And what happened was, the truth is that there was a storm as well. The day he was supposed to visit the cemetery, there was a storm, a very bad storm. The Secret Service, a lot of his people told him not to go. It was not safe to fly the helicopter in. And how about they wait another day and then he can do the ceremony the following day. Then these idiots love to talk shit because that's what the left does. That's why they're called the radical left. So they try to be radical, okay? Anyways, the fact is that they came out, some people are like, he didn't want to mess up his hair. Now the real story now they're trying to say is that he said that, why would I go there for a bunch of losers and suckers? Really? You really think that man's going to say something like that during a time like that when that's what he flew all the way over there for? So he's really going to go, you know what, I'm just going to sit inside this hotel today and make sure my hair is all right and not get wet, and I don't really care because they're a bunch of suckers and losers. Really? From anonymous tips, from anonymous people, 4 or 5 people, they said it was the weather. Due to the weather, it was not safe for the President of the United States to travel to a cemetery to do the whole speech. Plus, who wants to talk in the rain anyways? You're doing something special for troops, the American troops, and you're gonna sit there and ruin the speech anyways, the rain falling down. Why? Just wait another day, be more safe, and that's what he did. But for these fake stories that come out right before the elections, and what makes me laugh even more is actual people falling for it. At this point, you shouldn't fall for any story right now. It's 2 months before the elections. Whether a story comes out for Biden, whether a story comes out for Trump, you should not believe any of them at the moment. Unless Biden keeps speaking, you can't avoid that. You can't avoid what he says on the news, whatever little comments he has where he can't finish a full sentence at all. Those are the problems that you're going to come across. But stories that are coming up from anonymous tips and from people going, back in 2018 or 2019, he said this. Okay, well, why didn't you say it in 2019? And why didn't you say it in 2018? Why didn't you bring it out right then and there when that was the time to talk about it? Not right before the elections, because that just tells you it's a made-up story to cause havoc right before the elections. That's it. That's the end of that's what the whole deal is. It's right before the elections. That's what it's about. Right before the elections, let's create havoc. Let's create chaos, right? Because that's what America right now is all about, is chaos, right? Let's create chaos. Because that's all they're doing right now at this particular time, is creating havoc. Let's destroy buildings. Let's get shot. Let's shoot people. This, the whole Antifa thing, people go, that's a made-up group. When it's not. It's not a made-up group, okay? It's real. The Antifa is real. It's a real radical left group that is into anti-racism, basically. Or they have to create violence, they will do it. If you read up on them, that is one of their mottos. They will create violence or nonviolent. They will be both. So they're very similar to the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan. They're very similar to that. The Black Panther movement, all those kind of groups, those radical groups. That's why they should not be allowed. They should all be banned in the United States of America. Because there is still 8,000 members of the Ku Klux Klan. They're not much out here, but it's more back east, southern states that still have those type of groups. So it's still scary out there sometimes for certain races, for black people and Jews. If they live out in those states, you might come across some of those idiots. But that's just what we're up against, folks. That's what we're really up against. And the problem is that you guys sit here, this is Trump's country now. This is what happens when Trump's in office. No, that's not true. The truth is Obama created this mayhem. You guys don't go back and look. You don't go back and look. You'd rather be lazy and go, it's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. No, it's Obama's fault. He created the divide. He created the race issues. There was more black guys being shot by cops during his tenure than there has for Trump. Trump's had 9 people in 2020 get shot from cops. 9 black guys shot. Unarmed. Unarmed black guys. Let me let you know. Unarmed. Unarmed. All right? Obama had 39. All right? 39 in 2015, I believe. Yeah. So, you're trying to say this is Trump's fault. He created a divide. No, Black Lives Matter was founded in 2013. Who was the President of the United States in 2013? Barack Obama. All right? I have many facts. Many fucking facts. All right? In 2006, then Senator Obama called a proposal to raise the debt ceiling a leadership failure. But as president, Obama has requested multiple increases in the debt ceiling and unilateral power to raise it as his whim. In 2008, Obama campaigned on cutting the deficit in half. Through his first term, Obama raised the annual deficit to $1 trillion or more per year. So, these are things you have to look at. Obama said he would not hire lobbyists to serve in his White House, but gave many waivers to allow lobbyists to work there. Ironic. Obama promised a robust manned space program, even agreeing to the Bush administration policy of returning to the moon by 2020. But Obama killed funding for Constellation space shuttle, which has to bring America back to moon, meaning the United States no longer had a manned space program. There's all kinds of stuff you can look up about him. Tons of stuff. So I'm sick and tired of hearing and seeing people post, oh, he was the greatest president. I miss this man. You miss him because he spoke well. He was very careful what he said. He was very well educated at what he said. He was the man when he went up to the mic. As a WWE fan, you could say he had mic skills. Okay, that's what Obama had. Obama had mic skills. That's what he was about. Having mic skills. Let me dupe the American population. Let me fool these guys into what I'm going to do for them when I'm really not going to fucking do it. I'm not going to do it at all. Not one bit. Will I ever do it for them? Obama promised that he would eliminate income taxes on American seniors making $50,000 or less a year. It never happened, okay? It never happened. If you don't believe me, go ask some senior citizens in your family. Go ask them and find out during his tenure. Let's find it. All right? Obama blamed President Bush. Here we go. This is my favorite one. Obama blamed President Bush for high gas prices. But when gas prices skyrocketed to record levels on his watch, Obama decided that the president had no power to affect gas prices, only to take credit when gas prices finally declined. So the fact that they raised up, he was like, oh, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. Like a typical kid. He acted like a kid right there. I didn't do it. That wasn't me. These are the things that you can find out about the man. But this is the thing. Don't call me ignorant because I support Trump. That's not ignorance. That's an open eye on both. Both eyes open, all right? I used to have one eye closed and I'd be squinting and going, I don't like Trump. I don't like Trump. And then it became where, let me read up on him. Why are they calling him racist? Let me go look him up. Oh, why are they calling him racist? So I looked up and I was like, he's never said anything racist. And he wasn't called racist till he was actually elected for president. Oh, he's a bigot. Really? Oh, he's about capitalism. Well, that's what you want in America, don't you? Don't you want capitalism? You don't want socialism. But that's what's going on here, folks. There's all kinds of videos of Obama yelling at his people. And he's yelling at them in the crowd saying, you need to get in the face of those Republicans and the independents and open them up and yell at them. And if you have to get in their face, you have to do what you have to do, you do it. And this is not me making this shit up. He actually fucking said it. He said this shit. He actually said that shit. All right, folks? So, at no time did Obama obey pay-go rules. I mean, he chastised GOP attempts to enforce it. I mean, there's so much info on him of bullshit that he did. I mean, he did some horrible things. Do you ever see when he is supposed to, like, Neil Armstrong, when he passed away, I think it was 2012, Man on the Moon. Instead of doing a nice little dedication to the man or whatever, he took a picture of himself looking at the moon. Who does that? Or our forefathers. He took a picture of him looking at Mount Rushmore. So it's him looking at them. It's like, wait a second. Why can't you honor those? Why do you have to have yourself in it? Because Obama was all about himself. And then you say, Trump is all about himself. He don't give a shit about you. He's a businessman. He only cares about making the dollar, and he don't care about the American people. Really? Well, yes, he does. Because his businesses are in America, and he definitely wants them to skyrocket in America. So he has to make sure he does have the American people on his side. And he will do at all costs to get the American people on his side and tell truths. That's why he tells you things, demons that these politicians have, because he's not a politician, okay? He's a very rich businessman. He's a billionaire. He's not a guy who went to political schools. He wasn't in Senate for 30 years. He wasn't doing things. He never became a mayor. He never did any of those things, okay? To learn the political game. He just came in and he won because he wasn't in the political game. That's a real reason why Trump won. Because he didn't win the popular vote. It's not like he's the most popular man. He's probably the most popular president now. I mean, the shit he says on Twitter is fucking hilarious. But what he won is because he was the first guy that's not a politician that got in there and was telling you the truth and was telling you what he wanted to do for this country to make it better. He had one of the greatest sayings ever from a president ever called, what did he say? Make America great again. Make America great. Now it's keep America great. At this time in 2020, it's probably one of the worst years probably in America. Who knows? That the media makes you think that. But how bad is that COVID? Do we really think it's that bad? They try to say that it's the worst one in 100 years. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So, I mean, this whole divide is not race anymore. It's not a racial divide. You have white on white civil war out there right now, folks. All those Antifa guys, they ain't black, man. Every now and then you'll see a black dude do something crazy. But it's majority white on white. And now they're making it to be where it's Trump versus Antifa. So it's Trump supporters versus Biden supporters. Because we all know Antifa.com goes right to Biden's website. So we know Antifa is Biden. End of story. Don't try and argue that with me. I will kick your ass all over it, up and down this fucking show on that one, because it's all evident. And then once today, they do take that away. So once you type up Antifa.com, and all of a sudden it doesn't go to Biden. Well, it sure did before, because you know that eventually they're not going to allow that. Black Lives Matter protesting group. If you want to go donate to Black Lives, you should really be donating to the towns with just riddled with violence and young kids getting shot at playgrounds because gangsters driving by and shooting into that crowd because they think they recognize one guy that owes them some money from some drugs he didn't pay for. Whatever the case is, those are the areas where Black Lives Matter. I'm sorry, but those are the areas where Black Lives Matter, okay? Those are the ones that really need help from the American people to help them get out of those situations, to maybe bring in more funds to upscale those areas and put more criminals behind bars. Get those criminals off the street. Get the young kids that are confused right now, that are 15 and 16, already got guns shooting at grown men, because that's the way of life. That's all they fucking know what to do. They don't know any better because they're brainwashed to be that way. Those are the lives that we should be helping. Okay, guys? Those are the lives we should be helping in this country. And then you blame Trump for it? What a coward move. You're blaming a man who's only been in the office for 3.5 years. He didn't change shit when it comes to that stuff. That stuff's been going on forever. The divide was created by Obama. The cages, where they're not cages, they're chain link fences, basically. And he created those. Those are brand new fences that he created in 2014. He had those built. Okay, guys? He also didn't give a shit about the kids being separated from their parents. And then you blame it on Trump. And you go, well, he still signed that they're separated. No, that's not true. He signed a bill to make sure that the women and children are not being separated, the illegals. And you got to remember, folks, they smuggle drugs on little kids to get them across the border, just to get them in because they think that's the way they could sneak some drugs in. What a horrible thing. And then yet you can sit here and say, we need to leave the borders open. We can't close the borders. That's not fair to illegals that are trying to make a difference in this country and want to have a better life here. Well, then do it the right way. Do it the right way. Do it the right way like other foreigners do, okay? Why does it have to be different for people coming from Mexico? Why does it have to be different? You got to remember, it's not just Mexicans coming through there. It's all kinds of different races because they feel like that's the easiest way to get into this country. But do it the right way. Do it the right way. You have to pay to get your way in. It's not an American's fault that the country you came from doesn't treat you the way Americans are treated. But during this time, we're a laughingstock. We're a laughingstock all around the world because you know what? A lot of people want to come to America and live here. A lot of people want to come live here. And there's a reason for that. Because of what we stand by. But Antifa ain't helping any matters. Oh, Antifa's not a real group. The fuck it ain't, man. Don't tell me it's not a real group. When you guys got guys filming themselves with guns and tattoos on the side of their neck with a black fist, which stands for Antifa. And you're gonna try and tell me that that's not a real group. The fuck it ain't. Yes, it is. It's a real damn group. And they're creating havoc. They murder. They're killing innocent people. Just because you stand for Trump, you get killed? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck makes you better? Because someone wants to vote for the President of the United States. A President of the United States. They want to stand by their president. And now it's a crime to stand by their president. Why? Because it's a white president? Oh, I'm sorry, you had a black president for 8 years, and so your thoughts became, well, we need to have a black president every term now. No, that's not how it works. Obama got in because he spoke well, and he made you think that he was going to make a difference for this country, and he never did. He lied to us. I believed in Obama. I was pumped about this guy. It's like, man, this guy fucking speaks great. I love what he's saying. I like what he's willing to do for us. But he didn't. And his last term, he created Obamacare. That was the biggest joke, the biggest farce ever. And you guys can sit here and say he's the best president. Well, they wouldn't have made a book for the guy if he was the worst. If he was the best president of all times, they would have never made a book called The Worst President Ever. Of Barack Obama. Barack Obama legacy. Okay? Oh, well, after Donald Trump's done, he's going to have a book made too as the worst president. No, he can't. You can't make him the worst president ever because the economy was the best ever during his tenure. And you know what? It's the best ever up until the COVID, and then he's brought it back even during COVID. What a fucking stud. He's even brought it back. He even got more jobs out there. People are getting jobs back now, even during the time. And you're going to sit here and say, oh, he's the worst president. Oh, he says horrible things. Oh, why? Because he tweets? Oh, poor baby. You got your feelings hurt. That's why there's sayings all over the place that they like Trump. Fuck your tears. You know, oh, go hug somebody. You want to be a snowflake and you want to go hug somebody and go, oh, God, he said horrible things about women. Oh, really? But why did so many women want to work for him then if he said such horrible things? He's definitely got the hottest wife ever as first lady, I'll tell you that. Because Obama's definitely isn't. And Hillary, oh, my God, what a skank. So, you know, I get tired of seeing people still bring up Obama when it's like, move on. What do you remember of the man? What do you remember? Because I fucking sure as hell don't remember a goddamn thing except Obamacare and Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter was created during his time. And it was created for a reason. Because there was more unarmed black men getting killed during the time he was a president. That's why. Less were killed during Trump's time. Less. 39 in 2015. Who was that under? Barack Obama. So don't fucking sit here and tell me, oh, this and that. Oh, I got this news, really. You can't even come up with much news anyways because Trump's only been doing it for 3.5 years and he's provided more jobs for Hispanics and blacks in this country in 3.5 years than Obama did in 8 years. Well, I'm going to vote for Biden. Really? So you're going to vote for a man who's in Congress? It was, what, it's been in politics for, if you add his 8 years, it's 47 years, 46, 47 years now? 47 years and he hasn't done shit? Do you remember anything? No. He's never done anything except be a jackass. That's about it. I mean, I've heard people also say that, oh, Trump, all he did was rag on Obama during his presidency. Well, because everybody believed in the man. Trump believed in Obama when he was first elected. Trump at one time was a Democrat. Come on, folks, he was a Democrat. And you're going to sit here and go, well, he's not a Democrat now, he's a Republican. So, yeah, because he switched. There's a reason why he switched, because of Obama. Obama ruined this country, and he saw it. Saw some of his businesses go bankrupt. Obama didn't do shit for us. And that's why Trump ragged on him. Ragged on him. And that's what made Trump want to run for presidency. He saw these guys coming in not doing nothing for the country. Not doing anything. And he's a very powerful businessman. Felt like I'm a man, I need to make a difference. I need to do something for these people. I need to bring back more American jobs. Because you know what? We're doing too much trades with China and Russia and all these other countries and Iraq. Our enemy. And Obama's doing deals with them. Come on, man. Obama never stood for America. Why do you think the Republicans, the far rights, the radicals, man, were like coming out with that stuff on his birth certificate? Oh, he's not even true American. Because they were just like, how can a guy like this run our country the way he is? How could someone do that? And that's the problem. That's where we're at, folks. This isn't Trump's America. You vote for Trump, it will be his America. It will be. Because we got 4 years, and he knows what he can add and fix. Obama damaged us for 8 years when he was supposed to fix what Bush did. And after I watch all this, man, I used to not like Bush because I was like, man, houses are crashing and gas prices are $5.50. I mean, I was paying almost $6 a gallon to commute every day, $600 a month on my gas. It was killing us. And I was a big hater on Bush. I was just, oh my God, he sucks. But as I look back, you learn more. As you get older, you learn more about politics. You learn about what he did and what things he shouldn't have done. And the one thing I remember 9/11 when they were filming him and, the whole 9/11 Fahrenheit or Fahrenheit 9/11, whatever, the Michael Moore movie that he made, it was a Democrat movie, right? It was a far left liberal movie that he made, and it made you look at Bush in a different way. It was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is the president of the United States. This guy's a total dipshit. I can't believe this guy's the president of the United States. I can't believe this guy's the president of the United States. But as you go research and you follow and you read up and see the things he actually did and what Obama did and what Obama didn't do, Bush was a better president than Barack Obama. That's straight facts. Straight facts. The damage that Bush did is nothing to the amount that Obama did for this country. Obama created a political divide, rather than a race divide. It's become more of a political divide. Before, it was about, oh, you're a Democrat. Yeah, I'm a Republican. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I follow this policy. Well, hey, some of the policies I kind of agree on, some kind of don't. Now it's, oh, you're a Democrat? Oh, fuck you. I'm a Republican, bitch. Now there's like animosity among it. Animosity now if you're a different political party. That's what's going on, folks. That is definitely what's going on in this country. But I'll let you have a nice rest of your Labor Day weekend. I got a little 4-year-old bugging the hell out of me right now, and I just wanted to come on and rant and rave a little bit. More episodes coming, folks. We're going to start bringing on some guests. Hope you enjoyed. I had just a rant about what's going on and what I see posted, and people just afraid to speak the truth and being blinded and closing their eyes because they have hatred rather than knowing facts. You just hate someone rather than learn the facts on the man. Read up on them. Learn true facts. Don't be suckers and losers. Peace.